And we are live. Welcome to another episode of AB Tribal Combat. And today, welcome to chapter 2 to my Undisputed career mode. We are currently fighting in the amateur tournament, trying to find where our skills ranks among the other fighters so they could give me a difficulty. This was the first round, the first opponent. He was pretty easy. Got the decision win. He won one round, and I beat him in the other 2 rounds. So the judges were pretty nice to him. This is the second round against Santos Cruz, a Puerto Rican. Cut him up really bad, but the referee let the fight continue. I was about to knock him out. I was trying to go hard, trying to really give them all I got because I'm new to the game. So I do want to challenge myself and get better. So this is the third round, semifinals against Miguel Vegas. I knocked him out. Yeah, this was he looks tough, but it was my easiest fight in this tournament. My only knockout, I think, too. So we got this earnings, fame, and these random XP that they give you in the end of every fight. And it's like bonuses. And the better you perform, the better bonuses that you get. So this is actually my third opponent. So this is actually the semifinals. Won that. So now I got to the finals. I like how the venues are like in the clubs, starting out in the bottom. And then you build yourself up. So it's pretty cool. Oh, so that was actually the finals. So I won the finals. I'm able to pick a cutman, I believe. So they have all these different type of skills. So I try to pick one that really would fit my skills. Next is the manager. So I like this. I like this system. It's pretty cool. It's new. Fight Night didn't have this. And UFC didn't have this. So it's a new system. It's pretty cool. Nice to see. Then I was able to pick a gym. They have a ton of different gyms. This reminds me of the old UFC, Undisputed, when you was able to pick gyms online. That was pretty cool. And invite your friends and train and then compete with other gyms. That was pretty cool. So here I picked my first opponent, trying to give myself a challenge, but not too much. So I picked a guy who was like in between. The menu reminds me a lot of UFC, the colors, the way the setup is. So they have a whole ton of different workouts you could do, and it's automatic. So it's not like in Fight Night where you had to do it manually. In Fight Night, you could put it like automatic, like it does it by itself. but it wouldn't give you the best results. UFC, you could do it, you have to do it manually at first, and then sometimes you could skip the trainings. But in this one, it's automatic. You just press a button and your guy trains, and it gives you the best results. I don't know how I feel about that. It's definitely not realistic, but I can understand for new players to fighting games. It could be a little frustrating, always training, very repetitive. But for like fight night, where you could have bad trainings, good trainings, I think it is pretty cool. I do like the coach advice. They give you a lot of good advice in the corner. I got a bad cut here. Really bad cut. So this is my first professional fight. I was a little nervous. Not gonna lie. The guy wasn't tough, but he definitely had better movement than me. And he was just a lot more stronger, faster. But he wasn't too much, you know? Like, I wasn't really frustrated. I didn't feel like I was losing the fight. But it was a good, tough opponent. Like, I won all the first 3 rounds. It's only 4 rounds, which I feel like is also realistic because when you're building up to like the championship fights, which is obviously 12 rounds, you don't fight 12 rounds when you first start. Start out at sometimes 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 6 rounds, 8 rounds, 10 rounds, 12 rounds. So I knocked him down. Like I was saying, like he was tough, but he wasn't that tough because I knocked him down. He got up. Ooh, he didn't get up. Woohoo! Knockout, baby. The only thing I don't like is that I put my guy super tall. And like his reach is is at max. I didn't know all these guys like in the amateur tournament and this first opponent, they were short. And he didn't even win 1 round. That's crazy. But if I knew that beforehand, hey, 2 grand, baby. If I knew that beforehand, I would have just put my real height, 5'10". I'm 6 feet. I was gonna put 5'10". But in fight night, dog, those people were super tall. Same thing UFC. The CPUs are super tall. So I didn't want to be short compared to the other guys. But now I just feel like a giant. I won my first professional fight. Damn, that's a horrible fight camp. It's hard. It's hard, you know, trying to balance your weight and trying to keep up the fight sharpness. Because if you don't keep those up, you can't get a fight. So that's very different from UFC and Fight Night. So they do have like different little things that are new and different. and I really enjoyed the system overall. I can't believe this game has a 2-star rating. Like on Xbox, on the marketplace, that's 2 stars. Like people give this game a really bad rating. And I get it. But for a company that isn't as big as EA makes Fight Night and UFC now. Before it was THQ. The people who make WWE used to make UFC. And their UFC was amazing. Levels ahead on what EA be doing. So here I'm just trying to keep up with my fight sharpness and with my weight just to get a fight. And I like how the better your manager is, the better the fight options are. So here I'm trying to negotiate the contract. Get more money, more weeks. That's a cool addition to the game on how you could negotiate with the contracts. With the training, I like how your stats go up a lot when you train. With Fight Night and UFC, it's a real hard grind. But here, I feel like it's not much of a grind, but I don't know how fast the career mode progresses. So I'm ranked actually. I'm ranked 49, ranked 52, 49, 49, WBC, WBA, for the body sanctions. I'm ranked. So let's see how fast we progress. You see what I mean? Like, I'm a giant compared to my opponents. Like, if I knew this, I would have put my real height. So this is my second professional fight. He was tough. He was good. I was trying new things, just trying to play with the buttons. I learned how to push. I finally learned how to block my body and my head. Before, I thought it was just one button, but then I learned it was separate. I learned the hard way. Kept getting down from body shots against the computer. And then I just started pressing buttons and I saw that there was a block just for the body. I wish the weaving and the moving to the side was a little more fluid, but I'm sure it gets better when you upgrade that skill. So this was a war. I was fighting against Mark Taylor. Felt like he was holding his own. He had a great game plan, trying to stay close and attack the body. But he was so shorter, he just had a big disadvantage. So this is my second win. Easy. They gave him 1 round. So that was nice. But I punished him. I beat him up. Another 2 grand. Trying to get my fame up. Fame unlocks gyms, unlocks new managers, coaches. So fame is important. Money just unlocks gyms. So you need to save up your money if you want better gyms. But you need fame first to get to those gyms. I wish you could buy equipment, level up your gym, and do more stuff with your money instead of just paying for a gym. But overall, the game is great, man. Like compared to UFC and Fight Night, the game holds its own when it comes to career mode. I'm actually surprised. I expected it to be worse because of the ratings and the comments. People really don't like this game. But I feel like it's those people that just want to come in and smash buttons. But I'm playing this game a year later. I don't know how it was when they first launched it. I heard it was bad. Let's just say that in the beginning. But there you go. I'm 2-0. I'm undefeated. Overall, I'm enjoying the career mode so far. Can't say anything bad about it. But that's all I got for you. Don't forget to drop a like, a subscribe, a comment, a share. Do all that good stuff for me. Until next time.